Cheers, dude. Alright, let's go, mother truckers. It is time for iCast, your freaking awesome replays. And right now, we are here casting the Minerals for Days challenge, where you need to mine a lot of minerals. We are not allowed to take your third base until you get a raging hard mineral economy. Until you are more excited for your minerals and your expansions than Red Eye is for esports and passion. That's exactly what you needed to do. Of course, if you guys want to get your replays in for next week, it's a new challenge. It's Stress Test. Overload your opponents by attacking them as often as possible. At least once every 2 minutes. Send in your replays where you piss your opponent off, you overload them, you give them a bit of a heart attack, and let's have a bit of fucking fun, hey. Send your replays in, info's in chat, info's in the YouTube description if you're watching it there. Thank you very much, guys, for hanging out. Up here, in the bottom right-hand side, in the blue, representing ACDC, I'm going to call it. It is Labala. That's definitely ACDC. Good band, good band. Up here in the top left-hand side, representing No Clan Loner Guy, it is DocXM. DocXM? Wow. Isn't that like the fucking format for like certain documents or something? What an exciting name. That's... Which one is Doc? Isn't DocX like fucking WordPad or some shit? Or is that like the Google Doc? I don't even fucking know. Anyways, long story short, DocX is like, hey, I think I need to get a lot of minerals in this game. I'm gonna go for a third base. I have a feeling this replay was sent in by DocX. I have a feeling. Happy panties. Oh, you make me very happy in my panties with that little reminder to move that bar up. You don't want to block the numbers. People might get a little bit angry at me. Just a little. Your Iron Man run is Commander or Legend, says Champu. Legend. Yeah, LI, Legend. I'm pretty deep, dude. My War of the Chosen run is going really well. Yeah. I think that I just took out like one of the alien facilities. I'm getting close. My next I'm kind of hitting a little bit of a slow point because I took so long to get muton corpses, so my grenadiers have not been able to deliver. The result is the missions have been a lot more fun because I don't have advanced explosives yet. Even though it's like getting to the point where I'm almost at Alarium weapons and shit. I'm about to finally get that upgrade in the Proving Ground. Long story short, it's a lot of fun when you don't have a lot of grenadiers in XCOM 2 because rather than just blowing up your opponent's cover and making every shot 100% shot, it's it's basically a constant death orgy where you keep losing your best soldiers and you're like, God fucking damn it, and you keep getting kind of frustrated, and it's good. It's good fun. It increases the stakes. Whereas previously, like the first time I won Legendary Iron Man War of the Chosen, it was sorry, not War of the Chosen, but original XCOM 2. It was just a grenadier orgy. I had like fucking 5 grenadiers as like some of my highest dudes, and like until late game those guys just get you through, and then you get psyops and you're like, oh cool, you know, I'm a dirty StarCraft player who figures out how to win games really well. And once you figure out how to abuse it, it's not as fun. So then they come out with a good DLC or an expansion that changes it up. It's good fun, dude. It's good fun. Anyway, let's cast this game. DocX is like, I'm gonna make a Roach Warren. Took the double gas only after the third finished. I like it. DocX sticking to the Minerals for Days challenge here is like, yeah, I'm just going to make a shitload of minerals. And luckily, Labala is like, it's okay. I am just going to chill. Make some glaives, but no, not too many adepts out just yet. Going to be 5 in a second. Actually, could be a pretty scary adept timing, hey. Oh, but Labala. Oh, using my build order. Guys, this is an exact copy of my builder. Good to see Labala's been studying my builds on Spawning Tool. The 46 supply block. That's my special move. I actually invented this move because if you're ever feeling like you're actually good at StarCraft, you're getting maybe a little bit cocky, a bit too big for your breeches, then the 46 pylon supply block, it's there to remind you that you are indeed a fucking pleb. And yeah, it just kind of helps you remember how shit you are at the game. And right when your upgrade finishes, right when your warp gate finishes, you're not able to actually make units or your warp prism, which is the entire point of the build. So good to see Labala studying my builds. Double Evo going on over here as well. DocX is like, okay. I've watched Vibe's stream before. So You take a third base, you build 1 billion workers, and then you make the evolution chambers, the creep tumors, and then the roaches. Oh, okay, so Doc X has studied under the school of the great Shalong himself. Of course, has heard about how gigantic an economy you can get if you do that. Is doing it nicely. Thank you so much for the support, guys. We had Aburu Kina with the Twitch Prime sub. I like that name. I don't know why. Buru Kina, Buru Kina, Buru Kina. Thank you very much. And Disaster. It's a disaster, mate. With the 2-month resub. Says Minerals PogChamp. Thanks, Disaster13. Appreciate the support, dude. Oh, look at this. We've got a cheeky probe who's standing there. He's just looking at some shit. The Warp Prism's coming in with the Adepts. And Doc X is like, you know what? It's the Minerals for Days challenge. I'm going to go to the 6-minute mark with 2 Zerglings for defense. Wait, no. Now 4 Roaches also. Doc X playing nice and safe here. But, oh, Labala in the cheeky dark corner here. Oh, guys. Fucking, this is why you leave your back door closed, okay? Do you want some fucking midnight robbers walking into your kitchen and just starting to shank you? No, you don't. Especially not a bunch of... I like to imagine Adepts not so much as hardened criminals, but more like one of those groups of ladies that walk around the neighborhood really fast and they really like exaggerate how their hands move. I feel like that's what Adepts do, but as their hands move, they throw fucking laser frisbees at people, they hit small children in the face, and they fucking get decapitated each time. So these ladies, they're walking back and forwards, they're shading around, they're throwing frisbees, they're deciding to hit a spore crawler on a roach warren, because apparently they don't want to massacre too badly. Oh, wait, yes they do. Ah, fuck, laser frisbees are gonna have a bit of a party here. Labala's like, get fucked, mate. I'm killing all your shit. Actually, no, I'm gonna fight the roaches here. I don't believe in focus firing the drones. Oh, this Adept, she's like, fuck you, roach warren. I think I can take it. Ah, not a fantastic decision. These Adepts... Oh shit, there's more. Is this all in? How many gateways have we got behind this? Holy shitballs. 7 gate Adept. These ones are coming in. They're focus firing the roaches. Not something you see from Adepts very often, but hey, they're not too bad. They're doing alright. Oh no! The Hydras have found the warp-ins, and warping in slow Zealots this time. Labala starts up charge. Is like, maybe Zealots will get the job done. But Hakuna, Labala, Rochara, Marana, as they say here on Acid Plant, and all the Adepts go down, and at the end of that, Doc X with 47 drones up against the 40 probes. Good on you, Doc. Good on you. Doc has managed to hang on, and Labala, unfortunately, suffering what we call Protoss syndrome, where one does not have a third nexus behind their attack. And this is a sad story, guys. The double forge starting after your attack gets clean. There's immortals on the way. There's charge yards. These are good units, but the economy is looking a little bit healthier for Doc X right now. I wouldn't really say Doc X actually got Minerals for Days, so this is kind of funny, because Doc X went for the 3rd before the gases and has had about 3 drones mining off it for most of the game, and now is up to like 8 and now 12. So it was like it was more of a macro hatch than a mining hatch. It's finally getting some drone usage, but the main's not even saturated. I don't actually think Doc X has really gone above 2 base saturation on minerals the entire game. So we're seeing the Minerals for Days challenge, where the players don't actually necessarily get more minerals than they would in a normal game. They just get a 3rd hatchery faster. Fair enough, fair enough. To be fair, that's 90% of games where the Protoss is in your base killing all your workers anyway. It's all good. It's all good. We've got... Oh, shit. Uh-oh. So, I think Labala has opened up Reddit during the game and has said, well, apparently Adepts don't just fucking kill Zerg, so how about I make a Templar Archives? Because apparently Psystorm is countered by nothing and automatically wins games and even counters Ultralisks. So, Labala making the smart move there. He's going to be moving up to that next tech tier. Double upgrades for both sides. Doc X has got that +2 on the way though, so a little bit further ahead. Ooh, a couple of cheeky slow Zergings. They're just going to hang out here. They were trying... This one here, he's like, no, make the human centipede. Make the human centipede. This one's like, okay, because he's, you know, this is the cool one. This is a sidekick. These two are like, no thanks. We're not going to sniff your butt. Oh, wait, he got in line. Apparently Barry up front shouted enough at fucking Dennis. Dennis is like, okay, I'll sniff your butt. Larry, though. Larry, Barry's kind of uncoordinated and outsider brother. He's like, I'm not sniffing your butt, mate. And, oh, it looks like this one's broken it as well. No human centipede for you, Barry. That's weird. These two keep changing changing angles. These two aren't. They actually are really keen on sniffing butts, I guess. Anyways, human centipedes of zerglings aside. I guess it's not a human centipede. It's a zerg centipede, isn't it? Is that what we call it? Is it something like that? Shout out in chat if you watched that movie. I thought it was a piece of art, really. I thought it was very well made. My favorite part was the detective at the end, who knows without a shadow of a doubt that this is the bad guy who's killing people. Walks into his house, accuses him. The bad guy says, hold on a second, buddy. Would you like a glass of water? Detective says, well, I mean, I'm about to put you in prison, but I guess I'll take this glass of water. Serial killer goes to the kitchen, drops some fucking drugs in the fucking water, comes back, hands it to the guy. You're like, we're kidding, right? He's not going to drink that, right? Detective drinks it, fucking passes out, and you're like, the fuck am I watching right now? Jesus. Like, sometimes I feel like there's like a special part of like script writers where they try to come up with the worst possible reason for something because they're not getting paid enough. It's like the way they rebel. Like, no one could professionally write scripts and storylines for things and write something that fucking stupid, right? And yet it happens every time. I don't know if they're angry because they're not getting paid enough. There's actually people who barely know how to piece a story together writing these things, or it was just part of the entire joke since that movie was meant to be a piece of shit in the first place and it was its entire draw card. Long story short, don't watch that movie if you haven't. It was a complete piece of shit. And turns out watching some dude force some people to make a human centipede, kind of funny for a few minutes, and then it's just disgusting for the next few hours. You're like, that's actually just gross. I don't want to watch this. So, yeah. Younger pig, not smart enough to realize that up front, went and watched the movie with some friends. We were like, that was a waste of a few hours of our life. Don't go do it, guys. Don't go do it. Apparently, there's 3 human centipede movies now, says Steep. Yes, and you know, the thing is, I do learn from my mistakes. This is something I learned from StarCraft, Steep, is you don't keep going back, okay? You chill out a little bit. You're like, you know, I don't go into the second one and say, I think it'll be better than the first one. I've told you guys. My view on sequels in general is they're always going to be an utter steaming pile of horse shit. Like, I'm talking about a real fucking hot mess, you know? But some people go into movies, and I was talking to some friends actually the other day, and they're like, you know what? You know, this movie, it wasn't as good as the original. And every time somebody says that with surprise, I'm like, my dark fucking cynical monster of a side comes out. I'm like, ha! You expected a sequel to be good. Do you enjoy disappointment and hatred in your life? And they're like, whoa, what's up? What's up, piggy? And I'm like, you expected a sequel to be good? Are you fucking insane? You know, I go into every sequel ever expecting it to be utter shit. When I watched Stranger Things Season 2, I was literally expecting it to basically just be completely different actors, a bunch of fucking, I don't know, clowns just walking around, maybe shot on some person's webcam in their living room. You know, I go into it expecting that. If it's not utter shit, I'm pleasantly surprised. That's my take on life, guys. It's expect everything to always suck, and things can, at best, be slightly less shit than you expected, so you're less disappointed, and it's a dark way to live life. But it's the way I choose to live life. Speaking of living life, how about dying as a probe who doesn't get defended because your zealots just don't feel like fighting and helping out? Every single fucking probe. Oh my god, they're even going to try and fight. What a bunch of cuties. Oh, I think two probes? 2 probes survived thanks to fucking Battery Boy over here. Good job, Battery Boy. Keeps a few probes alive. They don't get any kills, but you know what? That +1 armor upgrade doing work on those probes. Doc X, on the other hand, at the same time, is still up in economy. Still making the roaches, making the hydras, and 2-2 upgrades versus 1-1 has been doing well, but now it's about to equalize. 2-2 is going to kick in, and I believe Doc may have watched a Scarlet or Bjal game in Heart of the Swarm at some point. There's a little bit of an infestation here. I'm not going to say it's necessarily worse than a 13-year-old deep in the fucking recesses of puberty who eats just chocolate and pizza every day, does 0 exercise, and just sits on fucking 4chan all day. But it's kind of that level of acne. It's almost as bad as the acne I had as a young 14-year-old, where it kind of looked like someone had permanently planted a pizza on my face. It's fucking disgusting. And Acid Plant is turning into fucking disgusting plant right now. It is just, oh my god. I mean, even if you're like a zealot, you know what it's like to kill a creep tumor as a zealot, guys? Have you guys ever had one of those real ripe fucking pimples where it's got that huge pussy chunk on it? And then, you know, you fucking get your fingers on it and you're like, ooh, and it just fucking bursts. Well, that's actually what happens. That's the one thing they left out of the Legacy of the Void cinematic. That eye patch zealot, do you know how he lost his fucking eye? Before the video started, he ran in and stabbed a creep tumor. The fucking pus sprayed into his eye. It's like fucking acid pus. And then bam, he's blinded. That's how he got his eye patch. You think he's a fucking badass? He took like a hydralisk spine to the eye or something? No. A fucking creep tumor popped when he stabbed it with his side blade. And then he fucking lost his eye. So just saying, guys, just saying, you gotta watch out. You see, the Colossi clears the creep tumors. That's the smart way to do it. Labal is like, use the lasers at long distance. Do not fucking push in there too hard. All right, do not push in there. So I think Labal is a clever one. We've got more Colossi on the way here. Alright, Mass Roach Hydra. Now, I feel like this game's been going pretty decent for Doc. But Archon, Colossi, Chargelot, and Psystorm. Oh, you guys want to see a Protoss fucking... most popular video looked up on the Protoss version of RedTube. It's called Protoss Tube. So, yeah, it's basically called Hydralisk Army versus Storm Archon Colossi. And I'm just saying... there has been a lot of Protoss relief to that video. Like, I'm just saying, they look this shit up a lot. It is up to billions of views at this point. Billions. So, Doc, please. Oh, I'm kind of rooting for you here. I'm rooting for you. I don't want the Protoss to be rooting over your army getting destroyed. So, let's not walk into Storm and Colossi, please. Because this ball right here is ripe for the Storm, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. Ooh, he's going to get the fourth. He's going to get the fourth. He's going to dive in. He's going to go for it. The Archons, the Colossi, coming north, trying to hold it off. They're going to try and push it back. Ooh, couple of cheeky boys. Like, hey. Hey, Frank, how's it going? My name's not Frank. Hey, Frank, how's it going? What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Apparently, these guys aren't very suspicious of zealots that just repeat the same phrases and randomly start speaking garbled Zerg noises. They're just gonna let them hang out and perv on everything. No worries. It's just a purple zealot made out of fucking Play-Doh. No worries, it's cool. The zealot counterattack on the left-hand side comes in. It's gonna get cleaned up by them roaches and hydras. And Labal is like, you know what? Oh, there's creep pretty far out on this map, hey? And starts to discover the Acne Forest. Oh god, there's pus all over the zealots. Oh, they're not waiting for the Colossi. Ow, oh my god. They are elbow deep in pus right now. These guys have got like fucking Zerg pimple juice all over them. Oh no. And oh shit, way out of position in a random corner of the map. Labal is not at home to defend. The roaches and hydras are running in. Oh, Doc X, there's a recall going. Doc X, watch out. Oh, lasers. Fucking lasers. Doc's trying to get out of there. Doc's like, oh, nah, actually, I'm going to fight you. Oh, give me that Psystorm, baby girl. Give it to me. Lands a few pretty sick corrosive biles, but Protoss don't give a shit. Some nice stutter step from Doc here, trying to make some nice micro, get these units out of there as best he can, but oh, fuck me, this is brutal as all hell, man. Lands a single corrosive bile, tickles a Colossi, but he's losing his entire goddamn army. Only now starting up Corruptus for that Broodlord transition. He's got the casual 18-minute Zergling speed on the way. Doc is on the run right now. He's like, ah, shit, this is a scary counterattack. He's got 29 lava, hasn't maxed out. Is trying to land fungal growths right now, which is kind of adorable. Oh my god, and I think Labala might actually be afraid. Labala, this is that moment where you turn and fight, and your opponent runs because they're like, well, you'd only be fighting if you've got something else they don't know about. But Labala calls the bluff, is like, actually, wait, that's like 6 roaches and 3 hydras. Turns around, uses the high-level Protoss A move, and does go for it. Oh, these infestors are so adorable right now. They're like, oh, just fucking land the fungals on the 3 zealots. Hit that Archon. Go throw a random infested Terran. Look at these fungals. Oh, Doc, I love it. I love it. I've been there, my friend. Oh, the Corruptors are going to go for the Colossi. Oh, Storm's landing on the fucking Hydras. The Colossi are going to get wrecked by these Corruptors, but... Oh, shit, me. Good observing, Piggy. But the Archons are just shredding through the Hydras. Actually, oh my god, is there actually enough to do this? Oh my god, it looks like these Hydras might actually be able to find their way through. Where's the Warp Prism? There isn't one. More Archons are coming forward. That Infestor down there on the bottom side does go down. The Corruptors and Overseers starting to take big damage. We've got a few Broodlords morphing, but they're underneath the Archons. Oh my god. Oh, Labala not focus firing. Labala's like, nah, we want to let those finish. If any of these Broodlords survive, that's going to be incredible, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, this Broodlord, run! Run, you little flying moustache. No, that's a dead moustache. Oh my god, GG, holy shit. I think Doc may have actually held on. There's a 5th base for Labala, but Labala never rebuilt the probes. Hasn't had the 4th mining this whole time. Natural's a little oversaturated, a few probes idle in the main, but yeah, all there is left is this Zealot warp in. Labala's out of money, and Doc with the Mass Roach Hydra play, making it happen. Funnily enough, it's one of those games where I don't think the Broodlords really did anything. I guess the Corruptors helped. The Corruptors did help. They killed the Colossi. Otherwise, those Colossi would have shredded those Hydras. That's true. We've got armor upgrades on the way. 2nd Spire for Doc. And Labala's like, let's build Observers and Void Rays. It's like, how do I beat fucking Broodlords in this situation? I mean, this is actually like one of the things you do. Is you just like, I hope he doesn't have enough anti-air, and I have like 6 Void Rays, and I surprise him, and I just kill all the Corruptors and Broodlords, and then I can maybe win. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, that's for sure. And these Archons and Zealots are still just like, god damn, there's so many Pimples, man. They're walking across the pizza face right now. The pimply, acne-y, delicious fucking land of justice and beauty. Oh my god. Observer comes out, is like, alright, it's time for the fucking, oh god, cleaning it up. I hope they're wearing safety goggles. They don't want to end up like the one-eyed Zealot captain. But these Zealots have no fear, man. They just got pus all over their arms. Oh, big Zergling counterattack runs in. Kills a few probes. And then, uh-oh. That's a naked 4th base. But no, they're going to run straight past to the 5th. Might find a bunch of probes up there. There's not many probes up there. And there are a few shield batteries. They're going to get this one probe. That's what they ran here for. Oh, my lord. And they are going to get on out of there. Nice little Zergling counterattack. More Broodlords and Corruptors are on the way. We've got Burrow starting from Doc X. So going for a few of the nice rando upgrades. Just going to kind of add those in. We've got quad probe production for Labala starting up. Labala's like, yeah, let's rebuild that economy. Why the fuck not? And, you know, I feel like there might be enough downtime. I can't wait. Oh my god. So, the bar this event was at yesterday. One of the bartenders was the fucking spitting image of Joe Dirt. Has anyone here watched Joe Dirt? The best movie ever made. Literal piece of art. Does anyone remember that movie? That guy was literally the bartender. It was the best thing I've ever seen. This guy had the sickest mullet and the best mustache I have ever seen. It was amazing. It was amazing. I didn't want to say it to him in case he hadn't seen the movie, but I was like, this guy's got to be a Joe Dirt fan. Did he have a mini motorcycle? I don't know. I mean, he maybe parked it outside. He probably did. He may have had a wagon with a meteorite turd in it as well. I'm not 100% sure. Oh my god, you guys. No, life is what you make it. You like to see homos naked? Life is what you make it. Oh, classic. Fucking classic. Everybody who's not seen that movie is like, what the fuck are you talking about, pig? It's an amazing... oh yeah, that's it. Homeward where you make it. Homeward where you make it. Such a fucking dumb movie. I love it. Oh. Oh my god. You guys have got it. If you guys haven't seen that, it's one of those movies. That's like one of those movies you got to watch, you know. Oh, is it pee time? Pee time? Pee time? No, I don't think it's pee time. Oh, this is getting kind of nasty, man. That's a Corruptor fleet and a half. 1/1 upgrades as well. Single Hydra and 3 Roaches are running forward. All right. Okay, I see. Broodlord's gonna start to siege this base down. Stargate's at the front. Uh-oh. Here we go. Void Rays, Archon, Storm. Oh no, the High Templar are too far behind. La Bala. No. Ah, shit me. It's like, yeah, Void Rays are pretty good versus Corruptors, but they don't even get to turn on the overcharge. They all just get blasted out of the sky. The High Templar using their auto attack to clear Broodlings right now. Labala's like, I've had enough. Fuck you, Zerg. Roach Hydra's bullshit, mate. And taps on out of that one. GG. I never watched a Serbian film. Wasn't that depressing as fuck, Doom Nazal? I remember everyone saying that movie is so depressing. So, I'm gonna quickly Google image Joe Dirt for you guys, because this is Joe Dirt. That is Joe Dirt right there. He's one of the best characters ever made in a show. And literally looked exactly like he does look a lot like an eccentric porn director. Oh no, the Serbian one is about an eccentric porn director. I thought you were talking about what he looked like here. I was like, yeah, he does look kind of like an eccentric porn director, I guess. Give him a purple robe and like a scepter or something, like, you know, some pimp outfit. Yeah. So yeah, Joe Dirt, amazing. Great fucking film. It's up there on the level of like Adam Sandler comedies, of just like the worst, best shit ever. Like, I'm talking old Adam Sandler movies, you know. It's on that level, except more stupid.